Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, we're going to make a really simple grilled cheese sandwich. I'm going to make a beef and mustard today. Let me run through some ingredients. There aren't many. A couple of slices of bread, not too thick. You don't want your bread too thick. I've got some cold cut sliced beef there. And here I've got some Emmental cheese. You could use cheddar or any cheese you like, quite frankly. I'm going to add some English mustard. I'm going to use a Taylor's today instead of the Coleman's, which is the most popular. And I may even add, which I think I am, as an alternative, a little touch of horseradish. Really simple. We're going to use some butter, of course. Let's get moving. So, we need to butter one side of our bread. I like to melt my butter and use a brush to put it on, but you don't have to. You could, if you want, just make it soft and spread it on with a knife. I like doing this method just because I think it gives it a nicer even coat. So there we go. And that helps with the cooking as well, you see. That looks fantastic. So a fairly sort of liberal amount. Now, the butter side is what we're going to fry, so we need to turn these over now and fill our sandwich. So here we are. I've got some of my English mustard, which is really strong actually. I mean, you could use a Dijon or anything you like, entirely up to you. Again, a nice generous amount. And then I've got some horseradish. You don't have to do this. Well, you could just do one or the other, but beef and horseradish, so wonderful, as is beef and mustard. And again, a nice, generous amount. Let's get a slice of cheese on there. And a piece more just to cover it nicely. And then my cold cuts, on they go. And then again, one more piece of cheese there. That will kind of just seal it nicely. So we need to now turn this over, butter side up, put that on, press it down one time, and let's get over to the cooker. So here you go, I've got a dry pan on there. A non-stick pan will make your life easier. And then we simply drop that sandwich in. It's really important at this stage to cook your sandwich low and slow. You need a really low heat, a simmer or just above. Otherwise what will happen is the buttered side will toast and be ready and your cheese won't melt, which is not what we're looking for. So really nice and slow, couple of minutes, I'll be back. Okay, that was a couple of minutes on a very low heat. The next stage now is to flip this over. There you go, that's beautifully golden brown. I mean, you can burn it a little bit more if you want. Sometimes a little bit of the blackness is quite good. I like that sometimes, entirely up to you. Now we can start pressing down. We want to do this for about 1 more minute. And then we're going to flip it a few times, 3 or 4 times. And once it's cooked on this bottom side now, it will really seal. Now we're just trying to get our cheese to melt nicely. So 1 more minute, I'm going to flip it a few times. It should be done. Low and slow. Let's flip this over. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. I mean, that's a lovely colour to me. But do it exactly how you want. I mean, sometimes even I like a kind of a little bit of a burnt sandwich. Depends on what my filling is. So we're now wanting just that cheese to melt. You can see it's just starting to go now. So we're going to flip her around a little bit and she's going to be ready to serve. There we go, that looks perfect to me. That is going to taste great. There she goes. Let's give this a cut. Nice and crispy. Boy, that cheese is melting really nicely. Check that out. Absolutely wonderful. Only one thing to do now, let's give it a taste. Really hot. Nice and crunchy and crispy. Delicious. That mustard is really coming through. And that horseradish, again with its spice, just makes for a perfect sandwich. I do hope you enjoy that. Check out our channel, we've got loads of grilled cheese sandwiches, different types. And I'm going to eat this. You have a good day. See you later.